Singing, 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 ooh la, he breaks my heart.
Hey everyone, so welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. I feel like my videos this year have kind of been slacking a little bit, which was not the intention at the start of the year, but this morning I had a moment of inspiration, and I felt that inspiration that you do when you enter a new year and you're like, okay, I'm going to be the best version of me. I had that this morning. It's kind of gone now, but we're going to work with what I have left. And today I am going to rank Little Mix's discography. Now, I am actually terrified I'm going to get cancelled here because I feel like I have a few Little Mix unpopular opinions. But yeah, we're going to rank their discography. So, the tier ranking system. So at the top we've got Gorgie Hun. That was already put in as one of the sections and I just really loved it. You know, it's Jade's well-known term, so I thought I would just stick with that one. I feel like I should use that term more as a Little Mix fan. Kind of a crime that I don't use it as much as I should. So yeah, that's top tier. That is like, you know, my favourite Little Mix songs. And then below that one, we've got Bop Bop. Now, I tried to make that sound a bit like one of their songs called Beep Beep. Yeah, that one's like not my favourite Little Mix songs, but just below it. And we've got It's a Yes From Me, which is like, again, not my favourite and like not anywhere near my favourites, but they're still good. And then we've got Meh, and that's like, yeah, I'll listen to it, but it's just meh. And then we've got Skip, which is a song that I skip or that I just don't like. And I can't imagine there are many songs that are going to go there, but there are quite a few which might be kind of controversial. So anyways, let's go. Okay, so we're starting from the beginning of their discography. And the first song we have, Always Be Together. This is such a bop, actually. It's underrated, I will say. Does make me cry, so I feel like I do skip it quite a lot, but not because it's a skip and not because it goes down to the bottom of the ranking system. Not all skips are like bad songs. Sometimes I skip songs because either I'm not in the mood to listen to them or because they're sad. And I don't want to put myself in that kind of mood. So, Always Be Together, I would say that it's actually one of the best songs on DNA. Are we gonna use the Gorgie Hun category already? Yeah, let's do it. It does actually mean a lot to me, this song. Also, can I just say, this album is so like experimental for Little Mix, but also, can we just talk about the fact that DNA was Little Mix's first album? Like, for a first album, that's great. Like, that just, wow, what? Little Mix. Next song is Case Closed. So, this song is underrated. I actually only came to realise this song existed a few years ago. And I have been a Little Mix fan since day one. But I just hadn't heard the deluxe songs on this album, apart from Love Drunk, maybe. Case Closed, I wouldn't say it's the best. It's either a yes from me or Bop Bop. I don't really listen to it, so it's gonna go, it's a yes from me. Change Your Life. Change Your Life. Wow, what an underrated bop. It's gonna go Bop Bop. Bop Bop, yeah. Because again, I don't really listen to it. I don't really listen to it, but I'm gonna leave it there, but it may or may not change to Gorgie Hun at some point. DNA, that's gonna go Bop Bop too, because it's alright, I don't really listen to it. It's quite underrated. Do love Leanne's bit, like at the end.
All about his kiss contaminates my lips. Our energy connects, it's simple genetics.
No one talks about that enough. We've got Going Nowhere. Going Nowhere? This is underrated. This is going Bop Bop. How are you doing? I actually don't like this. Sorry, it's the first one to go down on the skip category. I don't know if that's unpopular, controversial. What is it? I don't know. But let's move on swiftly and slowly. Love Drunk, that is literally probably the best song on this album. Gorgie Hun. And then we've got Madhouse. I used to love this song, but I'm gonna say meh. Make You Believe. Now this one's also an underrated one. I'm gonna say Bop Bop. It's not my favourite, so it belongs there, I think. Pretend It's Okay. This song is beautiful. Do I listen to it? Not necessarily. To be honest, I don't necessarily listen to this album regularly, but Pretend It's Okay. I don't actually know. Does it go bop bop or... Yeah, I'm gonna put it bop bop. I think I forget this song exists. Red Planet. I used to love this song. I just think it's a bit cringe, like the lyrics don't really make sense. I don't know. Oops. I feel like that's not even controversial at this point though, that's just not controversial. Stereo Soldier. Stereo Soldier, it's not a standout song for me, so I'm gonna say it's a yes for me. Turn Your Face, again, I don't know, it kind of makes me cry. So either Bop Bop or Gorgie Hun. You know what, it's actually gonna, I think it's in my holy trinity for this album. So yeah, Gorgie Hun. We Are Who We Are. Now this song, I love the message of it, I love what it stands for. But I'm gonna say it's a yes for me actually. I don't necessarily listen to it. It's bothering me that my door is kind of open just a little bit. And then the last song on this album is Wings. I love what she stands for. For a first song, yes, it's great, but I don't know whether it's just been overplayed or maybe it didn't age greatly. I don't know. I'm gonna say it's a yes for me. Okay, I really hope I'm not cancelled yet. If I am, oops. Next songs are from the Salute album. Now this album, I already fell in love with Little Mix before they released this album, but I don't know what it was about this album, I just became more obsessed with them. And this album, as well as the Glory Days album, makes me realise how much I love Little Mix. It makes me remember how much I love them. And yeah, I feel like from this point, the Salute sort of era, I was known at school for that Little Mix fan. And people probably remember me at school for being that Little Mix fan, which I'm not mad at. Anyways, first song we've got here is Salute. This song's iconic. Iconic. Is it my favourite? You know what? It's probably one of the best singles. Yeah, I'm actually going to put it in Gorgie Hun. Little Me. Little Me, this was the first song that I actually genuinely resonated with, and like the first song that spoke to me, that spoke to my soul, and Little Me needed this song. Still do need this song. It is an underrated song, I will say. It means a lot to me. I love what she stands for. However, do I listen to it? Not necessarily. I feel like other than Salute, the singles from this era didn't really do much for me. I'm gonna say it's a yes for me. And Move, when it first came out, I was obsessed with it, but now I've got to say it's just meh. I might even skip it when it comes on. Actually, I do probably skip it more than I think. Skip, if I'm honest. Then we've got Nothing Feels Like You. I think that Nothing Feels Like You is very, very underrated. It's not one of the best songs. It's a yes from me, I'll say. Towers. Okay, we can't ignore the fact that this album literally has some of their best songs on. And this is a very good example. Towers. Towers, Towers, Towers. It's going straight to Gorgie Hun, I don't care. I can't even read these. About the Boy. About the Boy. It's a yes for me. Don't really listen to it. Competition, again, a very underrated one, but I'm gonna have to say it's a yes for me because I just don't really listen to it. These Four Walls, this is one of the best songs again. We love a Little Mix ballad, and that's what this album is about. Boy, this is such an underrated song. I probably don't listen to it enough for it to be one of my favourite Little Mix songs, but it's going in Bop Bop because it is up there. Then we've got Good Enough, again, one of their best songs. Top tier, yes. We've got A Different Beat. I think To be honest, this song is underrated. It's a yes from me though, because I feel like it's a little bit cheesy. I do love what it stands for. I love what they're trying to say. And then we've got Mr. Loverboy. Mr. Loverboy. It's a yes for me. It's definitely not anywhere near one of my favourite Little Mix songs. We've got See Me Now. Now, these three songs are so underrated. This one in particular though, See Me Now, might be Little Mix's most underrated song. Don't know who needed to hear that. And it's going top tier. See Me Now, love what it stands for, love the energy of it, just love it. And then we've got Stand Down. To be honest, right, I only discovered Stand Now and They Just Don't Know You a few years ago. Stand Down, I don't listen to it. Editing this now, I feel like I did Stand Down a little bit dirty, because didn't a few minutes ago I say that it's like really underrated? I don't think it should have gone in the bottom category, maybe the one above that, but the reason why I put it there was because I just genuinely don't listen to it. So that is the only reason for that. But yeah, sorry, I did Stand Down a little bit dirty, I will admit. Skip. It's gonna have to go to the skip category because I actually haven't heard it in years. They Just Don't Know You, I would say it's much better than Stand Down. So it's gonna go in meh because I don't listen to it, but it's better than Stand Down. Next, we're moving on to the Get Weird album. Now, I used to love this album. We've got to appreciate, though, the Get Weird tour. I don't think that tour gets enough recognition. But yeah, I used to love this album. Now, I won't lie, it's probably their worst album. However, it does have some of their best songs in. And I say some. Like, the good songs on this album are some of their best songs. Now, Adidas is the first song here. I've never liked this song. Live, though, on the Get Weird tour, that was insane. Insane. Yeah, I would probably skip it if it came on. So, Black Magic. Okay, Black Magic, I loved it when it first came out. I feel like when this song came out, I kind of took a little break from the Little Mix fandom. I don't know why. I wasn't myself during that era. Like, I didn't recognise myself in 2015. So, Black Magic, however, now, I feel like it just didn't age well. Black Magic, I'll say meh. Sorry. Okay, Grown. Oh, this is so controversial. People are going to cancel me. Hair. I don't like her. I don't like her. Get what she stands for. I did like it when it first came out, but no. I Love You. Here. Get to some of their best songs. I Love You. I think I've overplayed it, but nevertheless, it's definitely going in Gorgie Hun. Lightning. Now, Lightning's an interesting one for me. When it first came out, I didn't really like it. However, well, firstly, live, it's a different experience. I just want to go back to the Get Weird tour, like someone take me back to the Get Weird tour, because that was an experience. It was insane. Lightning, live, like I say, 10 out of 10. Now I listen to Lightning and I feel like it just aged really well. So it's underrated, I will say. I'm going to say it's a yes for me. Love Me Like You. When this first came out, I loved it. However, I'm going to have to put it in meh. It's probably worse than Black Magic. Again, Love Me or Leave Me, one of the best songs. Probably overplayed it, but it doesn't matter. Still going in their top tier. OMG. To be honest, I don't understand how this song doesn't get as much hate as it should. Yeah. I mean, I'm not an advocate for hate. Secret Love Song. Okay, Secret Love Song is going to go in Bop Bop. We'll get to Secret Love Song Part 2 because that one's so much better. And Secret Love Song Part 2 live. Hello. The End. I've never really vibed with this song. Yeah, sorry. Weird People. Okay, again, never liked this song really. However, live, it was beautiful. It was an experience, so fun, so energetic, loved it. So for that reason, because every time I think about weird people, I think of it live, I'm actually just gonna put it in meh. I don't know, I actually understand what the song stands for as well, and I kind of relate to it, I kind of resonate. Okay, we've got Clued Up, one of their most underrated songs. I don't listen to it that regularly. It's gonna go in bop bop. Now, this song is called Dreaming Together. Now, I've never heard it. I don't know the title, don't recognise it. Let me go listen. How have I never heard this? I feel like a fake Little Mix fan now, and I'm not a fake Little Mix fan. I'm not going to stand for that. I'm so confused. How have I never heard this? Am I listening to the right thing here? It's a collab with Flower. I think I've heard enough of that song. Didn't really vibe. Don't really vibe with it. Also, I genuinely don't know how I didn't. The sun is literally so annoying. I swear Little Mix have never promoted that song. Like, I've never heard them talk about it. I'm not really into that sort of style of music. I want to say it's like K-pop. I don't really know. I also feel like that song didn't really showcase Little Mix's talent. So yeah, I also feel like I got what the song was trying to say, but I feel like it was kind of like a kid's bop. And for that reason, I'm just going to say skip, because also I wouldn't listen to that song anyway. Next song is I Won't. Now, I Won't is another underrated one. I said that all in one breath. Breathe. I Won't is probably bop bop, yeah. Secret Love Song Part 2, yes, right to the top. It's probably one of the best songs, you know. Then we've got The Beginning. Now, The Beginning, I feel like it's really short. However, beautiful, underrated, and I love how they did it live. How they, like, did it as an interlude, and then they came out and, like, thanked the audience. Well, how do I remember that so well? Yeah, so that's going bop bop. Okay, now, Glory Days, the album. I feel like this is an underrated album. Again, like I say, it genuinely does make me remember how much I love Little Mix. First song is Down and Dirty. Now, I love what this stands for. Love the sass of the song, love the energy. It's Scourgy Hun. FU. Now, FU is one of the best songs on this album. I feel like I don't really listen to this song that much though. It was definitely my favourite song on this album when it first came out. But I'm gonna put it bop bop. No More Sad Songs. Now this is one of the best singles. Straight to the top. Then we've got Nobody Like You, another great ballad for Little Mix. And beautiful, it's bop bop though. Then we've got Nothing Else Matters. Now, Nothing Else Matters. This was one of my favourite Little Mix songs on this album. I'd say maybe I'll put it in bop bop. Okay, Oops. It's going down there. I think we can all agree that. I think they even agree that. Okay, now we've got Power. Love what she stands for. Love the message. Love it. Straight to the top. One of the best singles. Private Show. Yeah, it's going down there. To be honest, I actually think it's worse than Oops. So actually, I'm going to say justice for Oops. Shout out to my ex. I'm just gonna, I don't like her. She's annoying. Moving on, Touch. It's actually the same with Touch. I'm sorry, like, I don't hate it, but I just think it's overrated. I mean, I feel terrible for saying that because it literally got them to where they are now. Their career wouldn't have had the same impact if it wasn't for those songs. Now we've got You Gotta Not. You Gotta Not is actually quite underrated. I loved it when it first came out. I'm gonna have to say meh though, it's not like a standout song. She's alright. Your Love, again, a beauty. Bop bop. Now we got Beep Beep. Now Beep Beep does not go in bop bop, let me tell you. It's... yeah. Freak, this is one of the best songs, I'm sorry. Why don't people say that enough? So we've got Reggaeton Lento, and that song, I don't know if it's one of their best songs or whether it just goes in bop bop. Where do I... No, it goes in Gorgie Hun, I don't even care. It's probably one of the best singles. And then we've got If I Get My Way. So we had like 3 extra songs for this album. So we've got If I Get My Way, Dear Lover, and Is Your Love Enough. So If I Get My Way, I would say, you know what, I think these 3 songs go in bop bop. I think that they're all very underrated. Were they necessary? Could be debated that they're not. Okay, LM5, their best album. I mean, you could say that Confetti is their best album, and I can understand that, but I think LM5 is probably my favourite Little Mix album. Firstly, we've got Joan of Arc, and Joan of Arc is right to the top. Definitely one of their best songs. And again, live, it is Chef's Kiss. Love a Girl Right. Now, yeah, most of these songs are just going to go straight to the top. And then we've got Monster and Me, again, that is going straight to the top. We've got Strip. Now Strip, I feel like Strip is underrated, but to be honest, I don't really like it as much as I feel like I should. I love what she stands for. I love the kind of visual that they did. But I'm gonna say Bop Bop, the national anthem. Love the lyrics, love it. It's kind of just there though, I don't really listen to it. It's a yes from me. Think About Us. Now, I'm sorry, but I never appreciated this song as much as I do now. And why do the fandom not appreciate this song enough? Why is this song so underrated? I wouldn't say it's like top tier, but it's definitely close. Bop Bop. Then we've got Woman Like Me. I feel like this song has been really overplayed. It's a yes for me, I guess. I guess it's still a good song. American Boy. Oh, definitely one of the best songs on this album, if not one of Little Mix's best songs. Then we've got Forget You Not, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like it. I'll put it in meh, just because I wouldn't necessarily skip it. Don't vibe, sorry. More Than Words is the same, I'm sorry. And then we've got Motivate. Again, those 3 songs just aren't it for me, no. And Notice, yeah, I knew there was another one that I didn't really resonate with on this album. Okay, and then we've got Only You, and that is also another one which I don't really vibe with. Sorry, I don't know how controversial that is. Next song, The Cure. The Cure is definitely top tier. Told You So. Oh, Told You So. It was my favourite song when this album first came out. I would say it's definitely not my favourite song on the album, but it's still definitely up there. She's underrated. Why is the fandom sleeping on her? I will never understand. So I will say Bop Bop. And then we've got Wasabi. And it goes without saying, definitely one of their best songs. And then the best song on the whole album, and probably one of my favourite Little Mix songs, if not the best Little Mix song, Woman's World. Everything about that song is just mwah, chef's kiss. You know what, I feel like most of these songs are just gonna end up in top tier because they did that with this album. Breakup Song, okay, Breakup Song. I don't really know why this song was the lead single. Like, how could that be the lead single when Sweet Melody literally exists? It's a yes from me. I mean, I forget about her. Confetti. She goes in Bop Bop. Not my favourite, but she's up there. And then we've got Gloves Up. Oh, that is one of the best songs on this album. I love the sass, I love the energy. I feel like live it's gonna go off. Happiness. Oh my goodness, I forgot this song existed. I feel like I'm gonna have to re-listen to it. Let me re-listen because I feel like I've forgotten how good it is. This was a cultural reset. It's underrated as well, come on. Just need to appreciate the song for a minute. Happiness, Bop Bop. It's very close to going top tier. I just don't listen to it enough. Cultural Reset, wow, Little Mix did that. Okay, then we've got Holiday. Holiday, I'm gonna have to put it in, it's a yes for me. If You Want My Love. Honestly, I don't really listen to this song. It's not a bad song, it's not terrible, but I just don't really listen to it. So it's not my best, but it's definitely bop bop. I forget it exists, so it's gonna have to go into yes for me. My Love Won't Let You Down. Now this song, play this song at my funeral. This song is just beautiful. And she's also a very, very underrated. So I'm giving her the recognition she deserves. Not a pop song. This song was my brand when it first came out. And I honestly feel like it's kind of underrated as well. Like, I feel like she doesn't get the recognition that she deserves. I don't care, it's going Gorgie Hun. Then we've got Nothing But My Feelings. Again, I forget this song exists. It's a bop though, I'll put it there. Rendezvous. Okay, this is one of the best songs, don't care. That would go off live. I hope they sing that live on tour. Sweet Melody, straight to the top. Best single without a doubt. Then we've got Bounce Back. I don't really think it was relevant, to be honest. I never really vibed with it. I'm gonna say it's a yes for me. Breathe. I forget this song exists, but honestly, bop. Going into the Between Us album. So firstly, we've got Cut You Off. I don't really listen to these songs that much, but bop. Love Sweet Love, have to say it's a yes for me, just because I feel like it's just not as good. It wasn't as good the second time round when I heard it. Now, for some reason, we have these songs twice. Okay, but we're going to stick to the Between Us album. Between Us, the song, this is their best song. This is my favourite Little Mix song. Then we've got No. That's definitely bop. Trash. I'm going to say bop bop because, like, it's not a standout song. And then we've got Kiss My Uh-Oh. Okay, this song, I feel like it's just been overplayed, but we got an Anne-Marie and Little Mix collab. I'm going to put it in bop bop just because I think it's been overplayed. I don't know whether it's because I've personally overplayed it or whether I just hear it on the radio too much. No Time for Tears. Now, I've never really liked this song that much. I would probably skip it, to be honest, if it came on. Then we have One I've Been Missing, their Christmas song. I feel like this is a forgotten Christmas song. Like, it is one of those Christmas songs that you just forget about, and then it comes to Christmas, you hear this song and you're like, actually, this goes off. I would actually love to hear this live. So One I've Been Missing, because it's just a Christmas song, it's not going to go straight to the top, but it's going to go in bop bop. Okay, the Confetti remix. It's a yes for me. I've been interrupted by this little gem. These songs aren't included in this ranking, but I don't like how they put Stormzy on Power and they put Machine Gun Kelly on No More Sad Songs. Those songs were not necessary to have raps on, especially for songs like Power that stand for like girl power. Okay, Heartbreak Anthem. Heartbreak Anthem, I feel like this song, I vibed with it more when it first came out, and then now I listen to it and it doesn't give me the same vibe. I think it's been overplayed. It's a yes from me. Lastly, we've got Word Up. Now, Word Up, I loved it when it first came out, but now I'm gonna say meh. So yeah, that is my ranking of Little Mix songs. Anyway, I hope I'm not cancelled. I don't really know what to say if I am. Yeah. Bye!